Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Tucka301, Gen 5 standard against one of me and my friend's subscribers, Jack, with a shitload of Ks and a 3. I've done another video with him, but this one is his cousin, I think. Tucka, whatever. I think it's like Tucka301. But anyway, this is one of my new team. You probably saw in the previous video, but this is my brand new team that's really kind of just really good all around, apart from one a tight weakness which I'm trying to sort out, but I can't do it now. But back to the game. I lead off with a Magmortar because I knew he was going to lead off with a Bronzong, because that's all Bronzongs are, they are leads. So I'm going to fire off some flamethrowers, and I didn't actually care if this thing died because I really didn't need it for the rest of his team, because all of his team didn't have a fire weakness and this was the only thing that did. So if it died, I honestly didn't care. But he paralyzes me there. Bit of pain in the bum because now I'm gonna die, and to be honest, that flamethrower wouldn't have killed, but this one would have. And he gets lefties, and then I don't get lefties because I am scarfed, and you can see in the top right left hand corner of my hand, I don't know what my hand's doing there, but oh well. He's going to use an Earthquake, and that's going to take me out, but he's going to be down to red, so that's absolutely brilliant. It means I can revenge kill it with any single poke, or any single one of my pokes, apart from, don't know, maybe Leafeon. But oh well, I go into my Sazandora or my Hydreigon or onto my hand, because I got a stab, and I've got, well, just got a stab move, which should do a shitload of damage. Dark Pulse, plus it has the chance to flinch, which is absolutely brilliant, and it actually does finish it off, and obviously it would because it has such low HP, so that's awesome. And I'm going to get lefties recovery because I am a leftovers set Sazandora. I am a completely offensive one with like Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, Surf, and Focus Blast. But I'm going to switch out, seeing the Alligator, predicting a setup, but he goes for an Ice Punch, and I don't know if he was predicting that, or he was just hoping that I'd stay in the Hydreigon. But I actually needed Hydreigon for later on, because after this Alligator goes down, it's kind of easy pickings. So he goes for an Ice Punch. That's a massive pain because I'm going to die to this, and I was going to synthesis up, and now I'm really in trouble because I've lost my defensive wall. On this team I do have 2 defensive walls, but my second one's more offensive than defensive. So I go into my second defensive wall, which is my Metagross. He's really my lead one, but because I've EV'd him in defense and speed, he can be a sweeper or he can be a lead. So all's good. He goes for a Dragon Dance, and now I was thinking, right, so he is don't know, lefties or whatever, or Life Orb and not Scarf, which I thought it was. So I'm going to set up my rocks, predicting a DD. I don't know why, I don't know how I predicted a DD when I thought it was Scarfed, so I don't know. Goes for a Waterfall, and I know that I'm going to live this because I have such high defense, and even with like +2 I might be able to live. So I'm going to go for a Meteor Mash, which is to do a hell of a load of damage, hopefully to get +1, and I get a crit here. Kind of mattered a lot because, or just because that it took so much damage from that, and it would have been a pain in the arse trying to get this down any other way. So I'm going to go for a Bullet Punch, knowing that he's going to either Waterfall or he's going to DD. If he's going to DD, I'll just do another Bullet Punch, so it's good for me. But he goes for Waterfall just to finish me off, because he's probably scared that I might Meteor Mash again, and that's going to be my Metagross down. Metagross didn't actually do a lot of this battle, but it did enough, and it really paid off. Now I'll go into my Alligator. No, I'm gonna go into my Milotic against his Alligator. Go for a Waterfall. I know 100% I'm gonna live that, no problems, and I can fire off a Recover or I can fire off a Scald. Here I go for a Toxic. Oh yeah, I went for a Toxic mainly because I know Scald can do like no damage, and there's like 60% chance I'm gonna burn, and I've had times where it's not hit at all. So I'd much rather get the status on him, so he's continually taking damage, and yeah. So I'm going to go for a Protect, just to 1, get more toxic damage, and 2, to get more recoveries, and 3, to see what he's going to do. So I know he's basically a DD, Ice Punch, waterfall, and I'm guessing earthquake set because that's all that offensive alligators would carry, but an earthquake pool would have done a little bit more damage than this with a waterfall. But it's cool with me. Goes for a waterfall. I'm gonna live that with like a silver HP. Whilst I was battling him, I was doing so many calculations in my head, like, am I gonna live this or not? I think it took me like 5 minutes to make one turn, but oh well. So he's gonna have some toxic damage, and I'm gonna get lefty's recovery because I am a completely walling poke, and as you can see in my past videos, I love stalling. Toxic's gonna take him out, and from now on, I'm actually going to speed up this video quite a lot because it's really repetitive. It's just me stalling, and I'm going to narrate it, and if you want to skip it, then that's fine. So yeah, I predict a fake out, go for a protect. Don't know why I wanted to protect, just to be a pain in the ass, to be honest, not take any damage. And now I'm going to start firing off schools just to try and get a burn, because this thing, I know what set it is, because this is the only set Hitman top which I can see. It's the priority set, which has like Mac Punch, Sucker Punch, I don't know, Fake Out, and maybe Close Combat. But keeps on going for Mac Punch. That's really cool with me because I can just recover it all back, and he's not going to do enough damage where I can easily predict me to stay alive. So I'm going to keep on recovering, protecting, and scalding because I really need this thing burnt. Because if this thing is burnt and I get to take it down, I can send in one Pokemon and it's a sweep. I mean, complete sweep. So keeps on going for Mac Punch. Don't know why he didn't switch Pokemon after this turn. I think on this turn I burn, on this turn I do burn. Now I can't be. Okay, you're kind of just wasting turns here because you're not going to take Milotic down. Because when you're burnt, and even when at full full power, I was still taking or just getting loads of HP back. So yeah, he can keep on going for Mac Punch, and I'm just gonna go for I'm gonna go for a Scald hit on the next turn, because this protect is basically just to get more HP back, more burn damage, and I'm going to fire off a Scald here just to deal more damage, just to make this game quicker. If I really wanted to, I could just go for protect and recover, but I didn't know what else he could send out against this thing, so I really didn't want to protect, recover, and try and get some damage on whatever came in. He actually stayed out until the end, so that's really good for me, not very good for him. I protect to get lefty's recovery, and he's going to go down to burn, so that's absolutely brilliant for me. And now he's going to send out a Sigilif, which is a massive pain. The only times I really thought this was when I was actually playing the real game, like not even online, that type of game, and it was a pain in the ass. Go for a Toxic, missed. I don't know if this thing carries Magic Guard or Levitate, so I wanted just a Toxic just to make 100% sure. And he goes for a Charge Beam, doesn't do much, and then goes for a Psychic Shock. Crit did matter because that wouldn't have killed. And now I send out my Sazandora / Hydreigon / Monster by Hand, and basically I'm going to sweep this whole team because he's got nothing left on his team which can take a Dark Pulse, or it can take a Dark Pulse, or a Dragon Pulse, or a Surf. And right, my game lagged out loads there, but oh well, me narrating it, it's all cool. So Dark Pulse to the face is going to take out the Sigilif no matter what. Maybe if he had a few Carmines up, he would have lived that. So Dark Pulse to the face is going to take it out, and I'm just like chilling here because I know no matter what he does, I can sweep a team, unless maybe his Arcanine has a extreme speed and a crit. So he sends out Haxorus, don't know why, probably just to try and get maybe a Dragon Claw off, but because of my speed on Hydreigon, I'm easily going to outspeed it, go for a Dragon Pulse. This is a wonder of a poke, because a lot of people choose Scarf and Hydreigons. It's a good idea, but because of its like moves, I would say go for an Expert Bell or Lefties, because you can just sweep through teams with your speed, and this is proving it. And his last Pokemon is going to be an Arcanine, and I'm going to take that out with the Surf. Before that, he's going to use a Extreme Speed. So yeah, that was the game. Great game, Tucka301. And that's me, Ravenhouse out. Enjoy the rest of the music.